Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to one and all. It is a fantastic feeling to be able to stand in front of you to kickstart the show. I extend you a very warm welcome on this fabulous occasion. Today, we, the Students Association of Christian Medical College, Vellore, present to you a one-of-a-kind entertainment, an event put together with the best talents in our student community. This evening marks the culmination of weeks of experimentation, practice, and sheer perseverance, all bound together with tons of hard work. This year also marks the rebirth of a musical, the best of theater and music all bundled into one. About the musical, set in the 19th century, Tevi is a poor Jewish peasant living in a small Russian village of Anatevka. The story revolves around classic Jewish traditions and the problems he faces when posed with the challenge of marrying off his smitten daughters amidst his extreme poverty and the growing tension in his village. Packed with amazing songs and acting, this musical masterpiece is an artwork to behold. Following the musical, we shall also feature an instrumental performance brought to us by the best instrumentalists in the college, who like to call themselves the fiddlers on the ground. And to end the show, what better way than a power-packed dance performance who identify themselves as the one without fiddlers. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, proudly presenting to you Fiddler on the Roof. Sit back and enjoy the show.
On the roof. Sounds crazy, no? But here, in our little village of Anatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a simple, pleasant tune without breaking his neck. Oh, it isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in a word. Tradition! 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 Because of our traditions, we have kept our balance for many, many years. Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered and always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition start? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. And because of our traditions, every one of us knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers at home, has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home. The papas, tradition, the papas, tradition.
A quiet home, a kosher home, and who must raise a family to run the home. So papa's free to read the holy book. The mamas, tradition, the mamas, tradition.
Tradition. tradition.
And who does Mama teach to mend and tend and fix, preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks? The daughters,
The daughters. Tradition.
the daughters,
The daughters. Tradition. Day and night must
who
come
does
for
Mama
a new he will
teach to mend and tend and
as
fix,
the right as master of the house.
to
Rather by
marry
me than at
whoever Papa picks?
Papa.
The daughters,
Tradition.
the
Papa. The Papa. Tradition. And in the circle of our little village, we have always had our special type. For instance, Yenta, the matchmaker.
Oh, Avram,
Avram.
I have the perfect match for your son. Who is it? A wonderful girl. Ruhel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Well, but she's blind. She can hardly see.
Tell the truth, Avram. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks. It's a perfect match.
And Reb Nehu, the beggar.
Alms for the poor. Alms for the poor, sir. Here is 1 kopeck. 1 kopeck? But last week you gave me 2 kopecks. I had a bad week. So if you had a bad week, why should I suffer?
And most important, our beloved Rabbi.
May I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the psalm?
Ah, blessing for the Tsar. Ah, may the Lord bless and keep the Tsar far, far away from
Then there are the others in our village. They form a much bigger circle. For instance, His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, His Honor many, 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 many others. We don't bother them, and so far, they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was the time when he sold him a horse, but he delivered a mule. But that's all settled now. Now we live in perfect peace and harmony.
It was a horse! It was a mule!
Horse! Mule! Horse! Mule! Horse! Mule! Horse!
Tradition! Tradition!
Tradition!
Tradition! Tradition! Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
Mama, what do I do with these? Put them on my head. By the stove, silly girl. And where is Hava?
She's in the barn milking.
Mama, when will Papa come home? It's almost Sabbath, and he worries a lot when he'll be home. All day long, riding on top of his wagon like a prince.
Mama, you know Papa works really hard.
His horse works harder, and you don't have to defend your Papa to me. I've known him a lot longer than you. He could drive a woman crazy. If only he should live and be well. Sprinza, bring me more potatoes. You were reading. Again. Why does a girl have to read? Will it fetch her a better husband? Finish milking.
Mama, Yente is coming. She's down the road. Maybe she's finally found a husband for you, Zaitel.
From your mouth to God's ears.
But Mama, it's almost Sabbath. Why does she have to come now?
Go inside. Finish in the barn. I want to speak to Yanta alone.
Mama? Mama, can I go out and play?
You have feet? Go!
Mama, can I go too?
Go to.
Listen, Mama, the men she brings. The last one was so old and he was bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl with no dowry cannot be so particular. You want her, marry a monkey.
But Mama, I'm not even 20 years old.
Why must you boast about your age? Do you want to tempt the evil eye? Inside. Inside.
Goldie, darling, I had to see you because I have such news for you. Not just every day in the week news, once in a lifetime news. And where are your daughters? Outside, no? Such diamonds, such jewels. I'll find each of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband. God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow, all alone, nothing to say to anyone, nobody to talk to. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him. And even thinking of him gives me no pleasure because you know as well as I that he was not much of a man and never made a living. Everything he did turned to mud, but better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Jekyll in the house?
Yes, but she's busy. You can come back later.
There's something I'd like to tell her.
She's busy. Come back later.
I thought I heard you.
Finish what you were doing in the barn. Later.
All right.
What is that poor little tailor motto? One would start to.
They have been friends since they were children. They talk, they play.
They play. What do they play?
I don't know, they're children.
From such children come other children.
But mortal, he is a nothing. Yanta, you said.
Ah, children, children. They are a blessing in your old age. But my Aaron, he couldn't give me children. Believe me, he was good as gold and never raised his voice to me. But otherwise, he was not much of a man. So what good is it if he never raised his voice, huh? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Oh, well, I must prepare my poor Sabbath meal, Golda. It was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other. Goodbye, Golda.
But Yanta, you said you had news for me.
Oh, the news! I'm losing my head. One day I'll fall off altogether, and a horse will kick it into the mud, and goodbye, Yenta. Of course, the news. It's about Lisa Wu, the butcher. Good man. A wealthy man. But he's lonely. Poor chap. To cut it short, out of the whole town, he has cast his eyes on Saitu.
My Saitu?
No, the Tsar Saitu. Of course, you're Saitu.
Such a match for my Saitu. But Javier wants a learned man. He doesn't like laser.
Listen to me, Golda. You send Tavia to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Laser will win him over. He's a good man. A wealthy man. So you tell me how it went, Golda, and you don't have to thank me. Because aside from my fee, which Laser will anyway pay, gives me satisfaction to see people happy. And what better satisfaction is there, huh? So goodbye, Golda, and you're welcome.
Thank you, Yanta. Goodbye, Yanta.
What did she want, Mama?
Oh, when I want you to know, I will tell you. Finish in the barn.
I wonder if Yente found a husband for you, Zaitu.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Martel, the tailor.
Hey, I didn't ask you.
Zaitu, you're the oldest. They have to find a match for you before they can find one for me.
And then after her, one for me.
So the Yente brings...
Oh, Yenta.
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves.
She might bring someone wonderful.
Someone interesting
And well off.
and important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and bring me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the end of all I see.
For Papa, make him a scholar.
Make him rich as a king. For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark I'm alone. So find me a match of my own.
Since when are you interested in a match, Hava? I thought you had your eye on your books. And you had your eye on the rabbi's son.
Well, why not? We only have one rabbi, and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take, right? Of course, right. Hoda! Have I made a match for you? He's handsome, he's young. Alright, he's 62, but he's a nice man, a good catch, right? Right. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. Oh, I found him! Will you be a lucky bride? He's handsome, he's tall, that is from side to side, but he's a nice man, a good catch, right?
Right.
You heard he has a temper,
Beat you every night.
but only when he's sober.
So you're alright.
Did you think you'd get a prince?
Well, I'll do the best I can.
With no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you got a man.
Matchmaker, you know that I'm still very
Today, I am a horse. Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, Tevier, bless him, with 5 daughters and a life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? You know, sometimes I think when things are going too quiet up there, you say to yourself, let's see what kind of mischief I can play on my friend Tevier.
Ah, you're finally home, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where is your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Hurry up, the sun won't wait for you. Tavia, I have something to tell you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. Dear God, you made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, all day long I'd biddy biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Dum. If I were a bitty bitty rich, idle diddle 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 man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. I'd build a one long staircase just going up, and one even longer going down, and one more leading nowhere, just for show. I'd see my wife, my golden, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I'd see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in! Screaming at the servants day and night. The most important man in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Rebtevier, pardon me, Rebtevier, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Yada-dee-da-da, yada-da-da, yada-da-da-da. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I'd lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I'd discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day, and that would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man?
There he is. Reptavia, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
I know. I had a little accident with my horse.
Oh, what happened to your horse?
My horse.
You forgot the rabbi's order?
I know, Reb Mendel, I know.
Terrible, Jews! Terrible! Look at what it says in the paper! What does it say? What is it?
Quiet! Let the man talk. Talk, Avram.
Well, usually I get my paper by post. Usually it comes on Thursdays. This time it came on Wednesday.
Avram! That's not talking. That's babbling. Quiet! Talk, Avram.
Well, I was reading about the plague and then the crops in the Ukraine not showing up this time. And then I turned the page and look what I saw.
Avram! Talk.
But I saw this.
All right. We all see it. What does it say?
In a town called Rajanka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
For what reason? It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their lands. Maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague. Amen.
Why do you never bring us any good news?
Good news? I don't make the news. The news comes from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places they can't even reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You stand around and you curse and chatter. You don't do anything about it. You'll all chatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from around here, are you?
No,
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student at the university there.
The university. Tell me, is that where you learned to criticize your elders?
That is where I learned that there is more to life than talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let the outside world break its own head.
He's right.
Well,
As
good.
the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
Nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the world.
He's right.
If he is right and he is right, how can they both be right?
You know, you are also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears. Reptavia. Good Sabbath, Reptavia.
Good Sabbath,
Xavier,
Yes?
the rabbi's order?
Of course. So you are from Kiev, Reb
Perchik.
Perchik. So you are a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
Xavier,
Yes,
that was also Moses.
Moses. For a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
And the cheese?
Here. Here, have some.
I have no money,
Here.
and I'm not a beggar.
It is a blessing for me to give. Here.
Very well, for your sake.
Thank you, thank you. It is no crime to be poor, Reb Perchik.
Certainly. This world, it's the rich who are the criminals.
Oh.
Someday their wealth will be ours.
If they would agree, I would agree. That would be nice.
Who would make this miracle come to pass?
Yes.
People, ordinary people,
Like yourself?
like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes, Reb Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
Daughters!
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
Ah, radical.
Let them talk.
I would be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts! I would like them to know the good book.
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our times.
Reb Perchik, I am a very poor man. Food for lessons. Good?
Good.
Stay with us for the Sabbath. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where in the book does it say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that, but there's something somewhere about the chicken. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, brother.
Good Sabbath, children.
Good Sabbath,
Good
Papa.
Sabbath. Children, this is Perchik. He's from Kiev. Perchik, this is my eldest daughter, Zaita.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. Oh, darling, this is mine. This is mine. This is mine. This is not mine. Perchik, this is Mottle Comes oil. He is,
You did me a favor and finally came home.
This is also mine. Golden. This is Perchik. He's from Kiev. He's staying the Sabbath with us. He's a teacher. Children, would you like to take lessons from him?
I'm a very good teacher.
I heard once a rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The wit she gets from me, as the good book says.
Your good book can wait. Go get washed.
The tongue she gets from her mother.
I assume you want to stay for the Sabbath?
Maybe I could just.
Another blessing! Cycle 2 more. Sprint Sabialka, go get washed. You can wash outside.
Thank you.
Mama, Mortal can help me.
All right, how are you help them too? Xavier, I have something to tell you.
Why should today be different?
Xavier, I have to tell you!
I'm praying. Shh.
It's about Laser Wolf.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know, only that he says it's important.
Important. I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, go and talk to him.
If he is thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Xavier, don't be an ox. A man wants to see you. The least you can do is go talk to him.
Talk to him about what he wants my new milk cow.
Talk to him!
All right. After the Sabbath, I will talk to him.
Good.
Mortal, Yenta was here.
I know, I saw her.
If they agree on someone, there'll be a match. And then it'll be too late for us.
Don't worry, Cycle. I have found someone who's willing to sell me his used sewing machine. And then maybe in a few weeks I would have
Morton!
buy it and your father would be impressed. With me.
Morton, few weeks will be too late for us.
But what else can we do?
You can ask my father tonight. No! Morton!
But why should you consider me now? I'm just a poor tailor.
Oh, Morton, and I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Will you talk to him?
Cycle, if your father says no, that's
Oh,
it.
Morton.
It's final.
Morton.
Yell at me.
Morton, ask him.
I'm just a poor tailor.
Oh, Morton, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
So, will you ask him? Will you ask him?
All right, I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him. Red, Xavier.
Where is everybody? It's late. Come, children, come. Let us light the candles.
Xavier.
Yes, what is it?
I
Well, Mortal, what is it?
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Oh. Come, children.
May the Lord protect and defend you. May He always shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like may you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's way. May God bless you and grant you long life. God make you good mothers and wives. May the Lord protect and defend. May the Lord protect and defend. May the Lord preserve you from pain. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Favor them, O Lord, with happiness. With happiness, so hear our Sabbath prayer.
Rep Marcha!
Laser Wolf!
Bring me a bottle of your best brandy and 2 glasses, please.
What's the occasion? Are you getting ready for a party?
There might be a party. Maybe even a wedding.
A wedding! That's wonderful! And I'll be happy to lead the dance and so forth for a little fee, naturally.
Naturally. Weddings are no weddings without you and your little fee.
Good evening.
I'd like a drink, eh?
Vodka, snaps.
I'll take a vodka.
Right away.
Best brandy.
Oh, thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening, Reptavia.
What are you doing here so early?
He wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Reblazer.
Ah, Reptavia, good evening. Come, sit down. Let me pour you a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
So, how goes it with you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
Just the same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So, how's your brother-in-law in America?
I believe he's doing very well.
He wrote you?
Not lately, no.
Then how do you know?
If he was doing badly, he would write. May I?
Oh, yes, yes. Reptavie,
Yes?
I suppose you know why I wanted to see you.
Yes, I do, but there is no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
Well, you have a few more without her.
I see. Today you want one. Tomorrow you may want two.
What will I do with two?
The same as you would with one. I'm crazy.
Reptavie, this is very important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Frankly, because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome? What are you talking about?
You don't know?
You're talking about my new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me.
Oh, Reptavie! A milk cow so that I might not be lonesome? Oh, Reptavie, you funny man.
Oh, what's so funny?
I'm talking about your daughter, Zaita.
My daughter Zaita.
Of course, your daughter Zaita. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday, and she has made a very good impression on me, Tevye. Very good impression. And as for me, you know, I'm very well off. I have my own house, my own servant. Look, Reptavie, why do we have to impress each other? Let's just shake hands and call it a match. You won't need a dowry for her either. And maybe you can find something in your own purse too.
Shame on you! Shame! What do you mean, my purse? My daughter Zeitel is not the sort that I would sell for money!
All right. We won't talk about money. But the thing is, let's just get it done with. I really like her, Tevye. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. Why should I? You can have a fine conversation with him if you're talking about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everyone has to be a scholar. And with a butcher, my daughter would surely never know hunger. I always looked at him as a butcher. Maybe I misjudged him. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree? Oh, Reptavie, that is wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's drink on it.
Why not? To you.
No, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. Oh, to our good health and happiness. But most important, to life, l'chaim, l'chaim, to life. Here's to the father I've tried to be.
Here's to my pride to be.
Drink l'chaim, to life, l'chaim, l'chaim, to life. Life has a way of confusing us,
Blessing and bruising us.
drink l'chaim, to life. God would like us to be joyful even when our hearts lie acting on the floor.
How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for?
To life, l'chaim. To Zeitel, my daughter.
My wife! It gives you something to think about.
Something to drink about. Drink l'chaim.
To life! Reb Marcha!
Lazy Wolf.
Drinks for everyone!
Mazel tov! What's the occasion?
I'm taking myself a bride!
Who?
Xavier's oldest, Zeitel!
Mazel tov!
To us and our good fortune. Be
Happy, be healthy.
long life. And if our good fortune never comes, just do whatever comes. Drink like I am. To life. Hey! Die, 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 die. Hey! Die, 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 die. Hey! Die, 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 die. Heaven bless you, both Nostro. Your health and maybe live together in peace. Thank you. Shasta Rose. Heaven bless you, both Nostro. Your health and maybe live together in peace. Shasta Rose. Heaven bless you, both Nostro. Your health and maybe live together in peace. Hey, Mazel tov!
Xavier, you know, after the wedding, we'll be relatives. You will be my papa.
Your papa? I always wanted a son, but one a little younger than myself.
What's the celebration about? Debbie here is marrying off his eldest daughter. Oh, we offer my congratulations, Debbie.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Xavier, I have a piece of news that I think I should tell you. As a friend,
Yes, Your Honor.
and I'm only telling you this because I like you. You're a decent, honest man. Even though you're a Jewish dog.
Thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that?
Xavier, we have received orders that sometime soon this district is going to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
No, just an unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Not too serious, just some mischief. So that if an inspector walks through, he'll see that we have done our duty. Personally, I don't know why there has to be this trouble between the people, but I thought I should tell you this. And now you can go tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You are a good man. If I may say so myself, it is too bad you are not a Jew.
This is what I like about you, Xavier. Always joking. And congratulations again for your daughter.
Goodbye, Your Honor. Dear God, did you have to send me news like that today of all days? I know. We are the chosen people, but once in a while, can't you choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending my daughter Zeitel a husband. L'chaim!
Now, children, I will tell you the story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we will discuss it together. All right? Good. Now, Laban had 2 daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. Jacob loved the younger, Rachel, and he asked Laban for her hand. Laban agreed if Jacob were to work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after Jacob had worked for 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter Leah. So to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. You see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us you must never trust your employer. That is the story of Laban and Jacob, if you interpret it correctly. All right, children? Good.
Your papa isn't up yet.
No, Mama.
Then enough lessons for today. We must do papa's work. How long will that man sleep? He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. Tell me when Papa gets up.
Yes,
and
Mama.
finish cleaning the barn.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perche. Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son.
My little sister's a big tongues.
What do you know about him? Except that he is the rabbi's son. Would you still be interested in him if he were the shoemaker's son? Or the tinsmith's son?
Well, at least I know this. He doesn't have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly, any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Well, he wasn't talking personally to you.
You have wit, even a little intelligence.
Thank you.
Perhaps. But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it's a rusty tool. Good day, Hoddle.
We have an old custom here. Boys talk respectfully to girls. But of course, that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our tradition. Nothing must change. Everything is perfect just the way it is.
Well, we like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch, must not even look at each other.
Well, I'm looking at you.
You are very brave. Do you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate without the permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together. They even dance together. New dances, like this. I learned it in Kiev. Do you like it?
Yes, it's very nice.
There. We just changed an old custom.
Well, thank you. I mean, good day, Perch.
Good day, Hoddle.
Bielka! Sprinter! What's your name?
Hodel, Papa.
Hodel. Where is Zykel?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Ah, Reb Bert. How did the lessons go today? Oh.
Ah, he is finally up. What happened last night besides your drinking like a peasant? Did you meet Laserwolf? What did he say? What did you say? Do you have news?
Patience, woman! As the good book says, good news will come. And bad news will refuse to leave.
You can die from such a man!
Ah, Zytel, my lamb, you are to be congratulated. You are going to be married.
Married?
What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
Oh, I knew it.
The butcher!
Yes.
My heart knew today would be a lucky day. Oh Lord, I thank thee, I thank thee.
And you, Zytel, what do you say?
What can she say? My firstborn, a bride. May you grow old with him in honor and fame. Not like that first wife of his. Through Masera, she was a bitter one. May she rest in peace. My Zytel, a bride. I must thank Yanta.
Mazel tov, Zytel.
Mazel tov? You call that a mazel tov? And you, Reb Perch, will you not congratulate her?
Congratulations, Zytel, for getting a rich man.
Again with the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
It is no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
May the Lord smite me with it, and may I never recover. World's curse. Zytel knows I mean only her wealth. Don't you, Zytel?
Yes, Papa.
There, you see.
I see. I see very well.
Zytel, my lad, why are you so silent? Are you not happy with this blessing?
Papa. Papa, please. Papa, I can't marry him, Papa. I don't want to marry him.
What
Papa,
do you mean
please.
you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches, I'll haul rocks, but Papa, please, I don't want to marry him, Papa.
What's wrong with Laser Wolf? He likes you.
But Papa, I'll be unhappy. All the days of my life will be unhappy, Papa.
But we made an agreement. And with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? I will be unhappy all my days, Papa.
Unhappy. All right. All right. I won't force you.
Thank you, Papa.
Perhaps it was not ordained that you should have all the comforts of life, or that we should have a little joy in our old age after all our hard work.
Reb Teve, may I speak to you?
Not now, mortal, not now.
But I would like to speak to you, Reb Teve.
Later, mortal. I have problems.
That is what I want to talk to you about. I think I can help.
Certainly, like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, mortal, goodbye.
Papa, please listen to him.
All right, you have a tongue. Talk.
I hear you're arranging a Zytel.
Oh, he also has ears.
I have a match for Zytel.
What kind of match?
A perfect fit.
A perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was exactly made to measure.
A perfect fit, made to measure.
Will you stop talking like a tailor model and tell me who it is?
Please don't shout at me. All right.
Who is it?
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 It's me. Myself.
Himself. Either you are out of your mind or you are completely crazy. He must be crazy. Arranging a match for yourself. What are you, everything? The bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guests, all rolled into one. And I suppose you will arrange the ceremony too.
Please don't shout at me, Rapteve. And as for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy!
Times are changing, Rapteve. And as for your daughter, Jacqueline and I, over a year ago, we gave each other our pledge that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other a pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Sir, they gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do you think you are? In Moscow, in Paris? Where do they think they are? America! And what do you think you're doing? You stitcher! You nothing! Who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition! Marriages must be arranged by the Papa! This should never be changed! One little time you pull out a prop, where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Does a father have anything to say about his daughter anymore? Or doesn't anybody have to ask a father?
I want to ask you for some time, Rapteve, but first I wanted to save up enough for a sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense, Mottle. You're just a poor tailor.
That may be true, Rapteve. But even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. And I promise you, your daughter will not starve. She will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he is an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things could never get worse for him. They could only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. For this they want to be blessed, unthinkable. But look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him, she wants him. Look at my daughter's face, so hopeful. Tradition. Well, children, when shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa. Thank you, Papa.
Rapteve, you won't be sorry. You won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Papa.
Thank you, Papa. They gave each other a pledge. Modern children. Golda. What will I tell Golda? Dear God, what will I tell Golda? Help me. Oh.
Oh, Morton, you were wonderful today.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle. miracle of miracles. God took Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, I was afraid that God would frown. But like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down when Moses softened Pharaoh's. That was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles, led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought could never be. God has given you to me.
What will I tell God? Ah! Mortal title! Laser Wolf!
Xavier! What is the matter with you? Xavier, wake up! Why are you howling like that?
Where is she?
Where is who?
Where is she? Fru Masara, the butcher, Laser Wolf's first wife. She was standing here a minute ago.
You're having a nightmare.
Oh, it was terrible.
Tell me what you dreamt and I'll tell you what it meant.
All right. Only don't be frightened.
Tell me.
This was my dream. In the beginning, I dreamt that we were having a celebration of some kind. Everyone we knew was there, and musicians too. And in walks your grandmother Zaitu.
My grandmother Zaitu?
Yes.
How did she look?
For a woman who is dead 30 years, she looked very good. Naturally, I went up to greet her, and she said to me,
a blessing on your head to see your daughter red, and such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor mortal comes oil.
Motel?
A worthy boy is he, of pious family. They named him after my dear uncle Mordecai. The tailor mortal comes oil.
Tailor? You must have heard wrong. She meant butcher.
You must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. It was a butcher by the name of Laser Wolf.
I mean the tailor, Davy, my great grandchild, my little title who you named for me. Mortal's bride was meant to be. For such a match I prayed. In heaven it was made. A fine upstanding boy, your comfort and the joy. The tailor mortal comes oil. Blessing on your house, mistletoe, mistletoe. Imagine such a spouse, mistletoe, mistletoe. And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor mortal comes oil.
It was a butcher!
The tailor mortal comes oil.
It was Laser Wolf! The tailor model comes on!
Shout, shout. Who is this? Who is this? Who comes here? Who is this? A righteous and a
think that it was brought on by that butcher. Laser Wolf, if my grandmother Saito came all the way from the other world to tell us about the tailor, then that's all there is to it, and it couldn't possibly be any better. A blessing on my head, mazel tov, like Grandma Saito said, mazel tov, we'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw. That tailor mortal comes oil.
What's the excitement about?
Remorcha, have you heard the news? Tevye's eldest daughter Zaito is going to marry.
I know. Laser Wolf, the butcher.
No.
Remorcha, Tevye's eldest daughter Zaito is going to marry Mortal, the tailor.
Mortal, the tailor. Mortal, the tailor. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Hava, we just heard the news.
Congratulations.
Thank
We
you.
just heard about
Thank
Saito.
Congratulations, Hava.
Maselto, Hava, Maselto.
Please, may I pass?
All right, stop it.
What's wrong with you?
I said stop.
Now listen here, Peter.
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. Sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. There's not many girls in this village who like to read. Would you like this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish. Do you feel about me the way that they feel about you? I did not think that you would.
What do I even know about you?
You're right. Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow, honest, charming, ambitious, quite bright and very modest.
I
Go
don't...
ahead. Take the book.
But I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things that we shouldn't, but it usually turns out just fine. Go ahead, take the book. It's by Heinrich Heine. He happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. And after you return it, I'll ask you how you like it. And we can talk about it for a while. And then we can talk about life and how we feel about things, and it can all turn out quite pleasant.
Thank you.
Good day, Hava.
Good day.
Pietka.
Good day, Fietka.
get to be a beauty? When did he grow to be so tall?
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. Season following another, laden with happiness and tears.
What words of wisdom can I give them? How can I help to ease their way?
Day by day. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. One season following another, laden with happiness and tears.
Friends, we've gathered here tonight to share the joy of the newlyweds, Mortal and Zeitel. May they live to a ripe old age. Amen.
Amen.
Now here comes our beloved rabbi. May he live with us for many, many years.
Adonai, America. Amen.
Amen. I want to announce that the bride's parents are giving the newlyweds the following: a new feather bed, a pair of goose pillows, and a pair of candlesticks. Now let us not in our joy tonight forget those who are no longer with us, our dear departed, who lived in pain and poverty and hardship, who died in pain and poverty and hardship. But enough tears, let's be merry and content, like our dear friend Laser Wolf, who has everything in the world except a bride. But Laser has no ill feelings. Laser has no ill feelings. In fact, he has a gift for the newlyweds, and he wants to announce it himself. Come, Laser Wolf. Laser Wolf.
Like he said, I have no ill feelings. In fact, what's done is done. I'm giving the newlyweds 5 chickens for their first 5 Sabbaths of their wedded life.
Reb Lazar, you are a decent man. In the name of my daughter and her husband, I accept your gift. There is a famous saying that goes...
Reb Teve, I'm not marrying your daughter. I do not have to listen to your saying.
Reb Lazar, I was only going to...
Why should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement!
Reb Lazar. Not now, Laser. This is a wedding.
I have a right to speak!
What right? This is not your wedding!
It should have been!
Reb Laser, don't shame Reb Tevi at his daughter's wedding.
But he shamed me in front of the whole village! That's true! The rabbi said it was a shame! He has no feelings!
Quiet! 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 Let us hear what the rabbi has to say. Rabbi, say something.
I say, let's sit down.
We all heard the wise words of the rabbi. You can keep your disease, chickens!
Leave my chickens out of this! We made a bargain!
The terms were settled!
We drank on it!
I saw them drink on it.
But the terms weren't settled.
Once a butcher, always a butcher!
Once a liar, always a liar!
The terms are settled! What do you mean? He's off! I don't
Get him!
My right to speak! I have a right to speak!
I did! My grandmother came from the grave and she said so many things. One time, my grandfather told me that your grandmother's a big liar.
Quiet! Quiet! What's all the screaming about? They drank on it. An agreement. A sign.
I was singing.
It's all nonsense. Zaid wants to marry Moses and not Laser Wolf.
A young girl decides for herself.
Why not? They love each other.
Love? That is terrible!
He's a radical.
What happened to the matchmaker?
Words.
I know! Let's sit down!
Musicians, play! Come on, dance! It's a wedding!
What is he doing? Now, who will dance with?
That's a sin!
It's no sin to dance in a wedding. What's with the girl? Yes, with the girl.
That is what happens if you bring a wild man into your house.
What?
He is not a wild man. It is just his ideas are a bit different.
It's a sin!
It is no sin. Ask the rabbi. Go on, ask him.
Well, Rabbi,
Dancing? Well, it isn't exactly forbidden.
there! You see, it's not forbidden.
And it is no sin. Now, will someone dance with me?
Hold on!
It's only a dance, Mama.
Play, musicians.
Look at Tevi's daughter.
She's dancing with a man.
I can see she's dancing with a man. And I will dance with my wife.
David! David!
sorry, but the orders are for tonight. For the whole village. All right, men. All right, that's enough.
Take him inside.
Sorry, dear. I hope you understand.
Of course. Of course. What are you standing around here for? Clean up. Clean up. That was quite a dowry you gave my daughter Zaitu on her wedding. Was that necessary? Anyway, Zaitu and Mottel have been married for 2 months now. They are as poor as synagogue mice. But they are both so happy with each other, they do not know how miserable they are. Mottel keeps talking about buying a new sewing machine. Dear God, I know you are very busy. Wars and revolutions, plagues and floods. All those things that bring people to you. But couldn't you take a second away from your catastrophes and get it for him? Oh, and while you're in the neighborhood there, my horse's left leg. Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry. As the good book says. Why should I tell you what the good book says, eh? Oh, God.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
I do have to. They expect me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you told me. Then goodbye, Pachik.
Great changes are happening all over the country. Tremendous changes. They can't happen all by themselves.
So you think that you personally have to...
Not only me. Many people. Jews. Gentiles. Many people hate what's going on in the land. Don't you understand?
I understand, of course. You want to leave. Then goodbye, Pachik.
Puddle, your father, the others here, think that what happened at Zaita's wedding was a little cloudburst. And it's all over. It'll all be peaceful again. But it won't! Horrible things are happening all over the land. Pogroms, violence, entire villages are being emptied of their people. And it's reaching everywhere. And it will reach here. You understand?
I suppose I do.
Puddle, I have work to do. The greatest work man can do.
Then goodbye, Pachik.
Hold on. Before I leave, there's a certain question I wish to discuss with you.
Yes?
A political question.
What is it?
Question of marriage.
This is a political question?
Well, yes, in theoretical sense, yes. Everything is political. Marriage has a socio-economic base. The relationship between a man and a woman is founded on mutual beliefs, common attitude, philosophy towards society.
And affection.
Well, yes, I suppose. It has positive social values when two people face the world with unity, solidarity,
and affection.
And affection. And I personally am in favor of it.
I think you're asking me to marry you.
Well, if you're at consent, yes.
I was hoping you were.
Can I take it to approve? And we can consider ourselves engaged, even though I'm going away. I'm a happy man, Hoda. I'm a happy man. I had an aim, and that was everything. But now I have you. I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live for. Just now I have everything, not only everything. I have a bit more besides having everything. I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a wife to share such a difficult, wandering kind of
I was only out of sight, waiting
knows tomorrow where our home will be.
I'll be with you, and that's home enough for me. Simple and clean.
I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have
Not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything. And when will we be married, Perchik?
as soon as I can. I will send you. It will be a hard life for them.
But it'll be less hard if we live it together.
Yes.
Good day. Good evening.
I have some bad news for you.
What is it?
I must be leaving this place
When?
right away.
I'm sorry to hear that. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news.
Oh,
You can congratulate me.
congratulations. What for?
We're engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
I don't think so. I know you like him and he likes you, but you are going away and you are staying here. So, have a nice trip, Perchik. We will all be happy for you. And my answer is still no.
But Papa, you don't understand.
Oh, I understand. I gave Mottle and Zeitel my permission to get engaged. So you think you also have a right. I'm sorry, Perchik. I like you. But you are going away, so do so in good health. And my answer is still no.
No, Papa, you don't understand.
You're not listening to me, Huddle. We will find someone for you here in Nanatevka.
Rabitevi, we are not asking for your permission. Only for your blessing.
You're not asking for my permission.
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own years. My blessing. For what? Wing over my head. Impossible. At least with Zeitel and Mottle, they ask me, they beg me. But now if I like it or not, you'll marry him. So what do you want from me? Go on, be wed, and tear out my beard and uncover my head. Tradition! What's happening to the tradition?
One at a time, I pull out a thread. Where has it led? Where has it led? To this. A man tells me he is marrying my daughter. No, he doesn't ask me, he tells me. But first, he abandons her.
He's not abandoning me, Papa.
As soon as I can, I will send for her and marry her. I love her.
Love? It's a new style. On the other hand, our old ways were once new. After all, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. Perhaps these two have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head, unheard of, absurd. For this they want to be blessed, unthinkable. I'll lock her up in a room. I couldn't, I should. In my daughter's eyes, so open. Tradition. Well, children, I give you my blessing and my permission to get engaged.
Thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy this makes me.
What else could I do? Thank you, Papa. What will I tell your mother? Another dream?
Something like that.
Plenty. I can handle my own wife. Be off. Golda? Golda? Golda! Golda, I have just been talking to Perchik and Hoddle, and
Well?
they seem very fond of each other.
Well?
Well, I have decided to give them my permission to get engaged. I'll eat later.
What? Just like that without asking me?
Who asks you? I am the father.
Who is he? A pauper. He's got nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I hear he has a very rich uncle. Golden, he's a good man. I like him. He's a little crazy, but I like him. What's more, Huddle likes him. Huddle loves him. Love. It's a new word. Love. Golda, do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. Golda, do you love me?
Do I love you? With our daughters getting married and there's trouble in the town. You're upset. You're worn out. Go inside. Go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Golda, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
Do I love you? For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked your cow. After 25 years, what talk about love right now?
Golda, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy.
I was nervous.
So was I.
But my father and my mother said we learned to love each other. And now I'm asking, Golda, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
know. But do you love me?
Do I love him? For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
Then you love me. And I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
Darling, guess who I saw your sister Hannah with? Fiepka. It's not the first time I've seen them together.
You saw Hava with Fiepka.
Of course, would I make it up? Oh, and Title, darling, I happened to be at the post office, and the postman told me that there's a letter for your sister.
Oh, Yenta, it's wonderful. I'll go get it then.
I got it for you. It's for Hardin. It's from her intended purchase.
She's been waiting for it. But Yenta, it's open.
Happened to be open, child. Rivka, I have such news for you. Remember at the wedding? That crazy student Perchik? When Saitu married Mortal, and Perchik started dancing with Harder. Well, I've just heard that Perchik's been arrested in Kiev. No! Yes!
Terrible, terrible. Remember Perchik? Who started all the trouble? Well, I just heard from someone who should know. The gold has been arrested, and Hodl's gone to Kiev. Motul studies dancing, and Devier's been acting strange. Bielka has the measles, and Spritz has the mumps.
And that's what happens when men and women dance together. Oh.
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. Is he in bad trouble, this hero of yours? Arrested and convicted.
Yes, Papa, but he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. He only cares for humanity.
But if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? What wrongs did Joseph and Moses do? And they all had troubles.
Why won't you tell me where he is, this Joseph of yours?
It's terribly far, Papa. Very far. He's in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he expects you to leave your father and your mother and marry him there in that wasteland?
He did not ask me, Papa. I want to go. I want to help him in his work. It is the greatest work a man can do, Papa.
Hardly, my dear Hardly.
How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content hope, but his leaving the home I love. There where my heart has settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet there with my love, I'm
And who, my child, will be there to perform a marriage in the wilderness?
Papa, I promise you, we would be wed under a canopy.
No doubt, a rabbi or two was also arrested. Tell him I rely on his honor. Tell him I always liked him. He is a good man. I rely on him to treat my daughter well. Tell him I said that.
Papa, God alone knows when we will meet each other again.
And we will leave it in his hands.
Bye, Papa.
Bye, my dear. Take care of her. See that she dresses warm.
Let's go.
Reb Morcha! Reb Morcha! Did you hear
What
the
is it?
news? Mortal and Saital have a new arrival!
A new arrival? At Mortal and Cytles?
Exactly!
I must congratulate them.
Yes, yes. Oh, Rabbi!
Rabbi!
Rabbi, did you hear the news? Mortal and Saital have a new arrival!
Really?
Mazel tov! Mazel tov!
Shendel, where are you running off to in such a hurry?
To my son. What? There's a new arrival there. Oh, come on.
Mazel tov!
Hello, Mama. Thank you.
Mazel tov, Mortal.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Mortal.
Thank you very much.
You got it.
I got it.
It's beautiful.
I
Did
know.
you try it yet?
Look.
It's beautiful, Morton.
Look. And look how close and even the stitches are.
No.
And from now on, no more handmade clothes. All my clothes will be made by machine.
The rabbi, the rabbi.
Look, Rabbi, my new sewing machine.
Mazel tov.
Is there a blessing for a sewing machine, Rabbi?
There is a blessing for everything. America, Adonai, America, Shalom, Amen.
Amen.
Show me. Oh, it's wonderful.
I know.
How does it work?
Look, it's an amazing thing. You work it with your hand and your foot.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Came for
Fyodor.
the shirt.
It's ready.
See, this is our new sewing machine.
Ah, I see. Congratulations. Good day.
Good day, Fyodka.
Show me again.
Of course.
How is the baby? Oh, he's wonderful, Mama.
I will, but I'm afraid.
Hava, let me talk to your father.
No, that would be the worst thing. I'm sure of it.
Please, let me try.
No, I will talk to him. I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day. What were you and he talking about?
Nothing, Papa. We were just talking. Fyodka and I have known each other for a long time now, and...
Hava, I would be much happier if you and he remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on earth have a name.
Fyodka is not a creature, Papa. Fyodka is a man.
Who says he isn't? It is just that he is a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek its own kind, which means a bird may love a fish. Where would they build a home?
The world is changing, Papa.
Oh, Hama. Some things do not change for us. Some things will never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Papa, Fyodka and I, we want to be married.
Married? Are you out of your mind? Don't you know what this means? Marrying outside the faith.
But Papa...
No, Hava. No. Never talk about him again. Never mention his name again. Never see him again. Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa. I understand.
Good.
Ah, you're finally home. Let us go. It is time for supper.
I want to see Mottle's new machine.
It's late. You can see it some other time.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry. And when I get angry, even flies don't dare to fly.
I am so frightened. I might even faint after supper. Now come home.
Older, I am the man in the family. I am the head of the house. I want to see Mottle's new machine now. Now let's go. Home. How long can that miserable horse of mine complain about his leg? Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he on 3? I know I'm very upset. He has the same rights that I have. The right to eat, the right to sleep, the right to work like a horse. But dear God, I am sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know I should push it a while longer.
Xavier! Xavier!
What? What is it?
It's Hava.
Hava?
She left home this morning.
What?
With Fyodka. I looked everywhere for them. I even went to the priest. Xavier, he said that they were married.
Married? Go home, Gold. We have other children. Go home.
But Xavier!
Golda, you have work to do. I have work to do. Go home. Oh.
Hava!
Hava is dead to us. Go home. Go home.
Papa, I want to talk with you. Papa, at least listen to me. Papa, I beg you to accept us.
Accept you? How can I accept? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, can I deny my own child? On the other hand, can I turn my back on my faith, on my people? If I try to bend that far, I will break. On the other hand, there is no other hand. No, Abba.
Papa.
No.
Papa, please.
No,
Papa, I beg you to accept us.
No.
Papa, please. Papa. Papa.
No.
Golda, darling, you remember those boys I told you about? Wonderful boys from such good families, Golda, from the top of the tree.
Oh, I don't know, Yanta. My girls are still so young.
Listen to me, Golda.
Golda, is Reptavia home?
Yes, but he's inside. Is there some trouble?
Reptavia, call your father.
Why are you all standing around like a bunch of goats? Is there some problem? Tell me.
Reptavia.
What is it?
Have you seen the constable today?
Oh, why?
There are some rumors in the town. Because you knew him so well, we thought maybe he told you what is right and what is not.
What rumors?
A man from Zolodin told me there was an edict issued in Petrograd. He told me.
Welcome, Your Honor. What is the good news in the world?
See your company.
They are my friends.
It's just as well. What I have to say is for theirs also. Xavier, how much time do you need to sell your house and all of your household goods?
Why should I sell my house? Is it in anybody's way?
I came here to tell you that you're going to have to leave Anatevka. Leave Anatevka? Why should
And how did I come to deserve such an honor?
Not just you, of course. All of you.
All of us?
Xavier, at first I thought you might be spared because of your daughter Hava, who married
My daughter is dead to me!
I understand. At any rate, it affects all of you. You have to leave.
Why should we leave? What? This corner of the world has always been our home.
I don't know why. There's trouble in the world. Troublemakers.
Like us?
You are the only ones. Your people must leave all the villages. Zolodin, Rabalavka, the whole village, district must be emptied.
I understand. I understand.
You who have known us all your life, would you carry out such an order? I have nothing to do with this. Don't you understand?
We understand.
And what if we refuse to go?
You will be forced out.
We will defend ourselves. We will stay in our land. Keep our lands.
We will fight against our armies! I wouldn't advise that.
I have some advice for you. Get off my land! This is still my land! My home! Get off my land.
You have 3 days. After a lifetime of piece of paper, you get out!
We should get together with the people of Zolodin. Maybe they have a plan.
He's right. We should defend ourselves. An eye for an eye. A tooth for a tooth.
Very well. And that way, the whole world will be blind and toothless.
We've been waiting for the Messiah all our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to show up?
Messiah? Well, we have to wait for him someplace else. In the meantime, let's get packing.
But I have 100 bottles of vodka. What'll I do?
Well, Anatevka hasn't exactly been the Garden of Eden.
What do we leave behind? A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A pot,
A pan, a broom, a hat.
Somebody should have set a match to this place long ago.
A bench, a tree,
So what's a stove?
Or a house. People who pass through Anatevka don't even know they've been here.
A stick.
a
A
piece,
stick of wood.
a piece of cloth.
Nothing much, only Anatevka. Intimate, obstinate, Anatevka, where I know everyone I meet. Soon I'll be a stranger in a strange new place, searching for an old familiar face. I belong in Anatevka, tumble down, work again, Anatevka.
It's only a place.
Our forefathers have been forced out of a lot of places just to know its ways.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
Where will you live in America?
With Uncle Abram. But he doesn't know it yet.
Anyway, you and the baby were coming with us.
Come here. We'll be staying in Warsaw until we have enough money to join you. Is that okay?
Motel. Be very careful with this. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave them to us on our wedding day.
Come, children. Come. Come, help me pack the rest of the clothes.
Carolyn, darling! I had to see you before I left because I have such news for you. Remember how I was telling you yesterday that I didn't know where to go, what to do with these old bones? But now I know. You want to know? I'll tell you. Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to go to one place. You'll never guess. Every year, what do we say at Passover? The next year in Jerusalem. Next year in the Holy Land.
You're going to the Holy Land?
But you guessed! You want to know what? I'll tell you. In my sleep, my husband, my Aaron, came to me and said, Yanta, go to the Holy Land. Usually, of course, I wouldn't listen to him because, good as he was, too much brains he wasn't blessed with. But in my sleep, it's a sign, eh? So, I will walk there, I will crawl there, I will go to the Holy Land. And you want to know what I'll do there? I'm a matchmaker, no? I'll fix matches for our people. That is my mission, Golda. To help our people increase and multiply. So goodbye, Golda.
Goodbye, Yanta. Go well and be in peace.
Maybe next time we'll meet on happier occasions. Until then, we suffer, and we suffer. Goodbye, Golda.
Goodbye, Yanta.
We'll have to hurry, Golda. Come. We have to leave soon.
Leave? You make it sound so easy.
We will all be together soon. Zeitel, Mottel, and the baby. You'll see. That Mottel is a person.
But what about Hodal and Parchik? When will we ever see them again?
Do they come visiting us from Siberia every Sabbath? You know what? She writes. He sits in prison and she works hard. Very soon he will be set free. And together they will turn the world upside down. She couldn't be happier. And the other children will be with us.
Not all the children.
All! I'm good. Let's get finished.
I need to finish washing these floors.
Washing clothes?
I don't want to leave behind that dirty house.
Who's that? The blazer.
I'm on my way. In Chicago, America. My wife, Fruma Sarah, may she rest in peace, has a brother there.
That's nice.
Oh, I hate him. But at times like this, relative is a relative.
You're right.
I'm on my way, David.
Goodbye, Rabbi.
Goodbye, Rabbi. Goodbye, Golda.
Michael, are they finished inside?
Oh, almost, Papa, almost. Papa. Papa will see you.
I want him to. I want to say goodbye to him.
But Papa will not listen to you.
But at least he will hear.
I think maybe I should go inside and tell Mama.
Hava?
Papa, we came to say goodbye. We are also leaving this place. We are going to Krakow.
We couldn't stay in a place amongst people who would do such things to each other.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa. Goodbye, Mama.
Yes, we are also moving. Some driven away by edicts, and yet others by silence. Come, Hava.
Goodbye, Hava. Goodbye, Virka. God be with you.
We will write to you in America if you'd like.
We will be staying with Uncle Abram.
Yes, Mama.
We will be staying with Uncle Abram. We will be staying with Uncle Abram. The whole world has to know our business.
Oh, stop your complaining and finish packing.
I don't need their advice. Golda. Zeitel. Don't forget the baby. Come, children. We have to leave. Yelka. Sprinza. Load the wagons.
Goodbye, Motto.
Bye, Mom.
Otto, work hard. Come to us.
I will Tevye. Alu Khan.
Come, children, we have to catch a train and a boat. Come.
Goodbye, Papa.
We can leave these pots.
No, we cannot.
All right. We'll take one pot. Come.
Behave, children. We are not in America yet.
Come. Let's go.
Applause for the cast and the crew as I call him on stage for the curtain call. Presenting to you, Mr. Aditya Christopher as Tevi, the milkman. Nalina Arun Kumar as Goldie, Tevi's wife. And their 5 daughters, Sharon Purnima as Saital, Dr. Shreya Rosa Stephen as Hodel, Reshna Rao as Hava, Danica Lingo as Prince, and Rebecca Midula as Bielka. Presenting Shiba Sagar as Yente the matchmaker, Mahil Peter as Motul the tailor, and Shreya Magudam as Shindal, Motul's mother. Sujit Matthew John as Perchik the student, Emmanuel Akanj as Laserwolf the butcher. Calling on Solomon Jeridaya as Morcha the innkeeper. President of SA Paul Timothy Prabhu as the rabbi. Nivad Rodriguez as Mendel, the rabbi's son. John Finney as Avram, the bookseller. Ivan Joseph as Nahum, the beggar. Marin Dennis as Grandma Title. Mana Mary as Frumo Sarah. And representing the batch of 2017, give it up for Siddhant Nair as the constable. Abhijit Goyal Hunavar as Fietka, the Russian. And finally, Justin Chu as the fiddler. Calling on the villages of Anatevka, Anika, Anupa, Evetsa, Blessing Dolly, Adarsh Verghese, Gabrin Joel, Jacob Cherian, Prashant, Zakam David. The Jewish dancers for the night, Shivani, Anna Eldo, Manogya, Preeta, Cynthia, Timothy, Joel Nanda, Johnny Timothy, Ragul, and Ashok Reggie Thomas. The prompters and the stage managers for the night, Miss Sherin Beulah and Kirti Mercy. Big round of applause for the stage crew, Alan Anthony Joy, Stephen Barreto, John Roy, Wan Boklang, Noel Epen, Prabhas, Joshua, Daniel Polmoli, and Chandra Sai Praneet. On the sounds, we have Ben Roshan and Priscilla Natala. On the lights, we have Saurav Das and Samuel Vinay. Whoa. Okay. On costumes, big thank you to Debbie Auntie, Joshua R, Sneha Kurian, Adarsh Verghese, Sanjana Bose, and Daniel Molly. On props, big thank you to Dr. Vinny Woman for getting everything done together. Jeffrey Emmanuel, Apollos, Ruben, Devashish, Ebenaib, Joseph Davis, Jessica Singh, Sanya Sharon, Hannah Lisa, Elsie Rose, and Godwin Prince. On backdrop, we have Nadar Venkateshwaran, Vaikund Ramesh, Daniel Jonathan Roy, and all the others who helped as well. Makeup artists for the night, Namita Mary Verghese, Shikaina Daniel, Kajini Rebecca, Vrinda, Noella. And the guest appearance for the night from the final years, Abhishek Kevin Pandian, and Karun Sadvik Sam. Not forgetting the musicians for the night, We have Sean on the keyboard, Mishal on the bass, Zach on the drums, Sengachi Marak on the keyboard as well, and Justin Chu on the violin. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the most important person who, despite being a very busy consultant, took time off to come and direct this evening's musical. Give it up for the one and only Dr. M.G. Paul! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now we have the fiddlers on the ground. Give it up for the fiddlers on the ground.
नौजवानों बात मानो कभी किसी से न प्यार करना नौजवानों बात मानो कभी किसी से न प्यार करना
सरा 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 जो भी हो सो हो हमें प्यार का हुआ सरा फिर चाहे जो हो सरा 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 जो भी हो सो हो हमें प्यार का हुआ सरा फिर चाहे जो हो
Check. Check. I'd like to keep this very short. First of all, I'd like to thank God Almighty for being with me through this entire journey and this process. Roughly 3 weeks back, I was elected as the Entertainment Secretary of Students Association, just 3 weeks back. And yeah, yeah. And along with that came the struggle of finding a director and a play. And after calling more than 10 directors, everyone who was busy, and I remember sitting down and telling myself, 3 weeks to college day, how can we do this? And as the weeks went by, it was nothing short of a miracle. Thank you so much again, Dr. M.J. Paul, for willingly agreeing to come forward and direct this musical. It was not easy, I'll tell you that. It was really tough, but it was a very humbling experience, a great privilege, which I'm honored. And also, as I was counting through all the members that was participated today, it's more than 80 plus. It's one of the largest teams that we have ever put together on stage. And without the lack of a fresher batch, it's really difficult to get people to work and to get people to come on time and just coordinate everything. So I'm really thankful to God for being there also. Acknowledgements, I would really like to mention Dr. Jarius and my FAG master, Dr. Nitish, for constantly advising me and guiding me in these 3 weeks. Dr. Anandit John Matthew for helping with the scripts and also guiding the team. Shantanu Nayak for helping out with the programs. Saurav Rat for designing the poster and also the designing of the program sheet. And Mrs. Sosa Thomas for lending the sewing machine. I would also like to thank Principal's office, Principal Ansu ma'am, Vice Principal Bablu sir, Jaybrat sir, Sheila ma'am. Very friendly, very fun, very, easy to approach. Thank you so much. And Audi, Mr. Wesley for the sounds, Yesudas, Matthew, and also the housekeeping staff for keeping everything ready for us. The maintenance, Ebby Sounds for some of the mics, and not forgetting my SA governing bodies. Every one of you were very helpful throughout this entire process. Starting from batch of 2012, Dr. Shreya Rosa, Dr. Thomas Vinod Thomas, who came all the way from Hospi to helped the team 2013, 2014, 2016. You guys are all phenomenal. And yeah, thank you. And also not forgetting my batch for being there for me and just helping me through in this 3 weeks. And last but not the least, thank you everyone for being a great audience. Thank you and good night.